Hola, ¿cómo está? How's it going, people? Welcome to Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica. And I don't know if this is your first time you're watching Tea Time, but we're an entertainment analysis show that basically breaks down everything that's going on in the entertainment industry, from the serious topics to the basketballs, the people that are causing dramas and everything. If it's big, we're going to talk about it. And when I'm saying we, I mean my gang, my squad, my yin yangs, Ifoloshike and Neymar. Hi. Hi. How's it going?
Why are you guys so excited about hi? What are you showing?
I don't know, like, oh, hi. Hi. We need to put a ring and then it's complete. Hey, get it. How
Why
are you guys?
Smiling at me like that?
Nothing.
If it has your week been for this tea time
very
week.
slow.
Very
slow. Today should be Friday.
Today should be Friday.
I don't know what happened. Yesterday was super. So I went to bed at 7 p.m. yesterday, right? And then I woke up at 10:38 or 10:42.
So you took a nap?
No, but in my mind, I slept till 3:45. Do you understand? I was gonna do like my usual midnight routine and because I'll usually wake up in the middle of the night, probably just watch something, read something or do something before I go back to sleep. But yesterday I was ready for all of that, and I checked the time. I had to tap my girlfriend, like, is my time correct? Like, I like it's 10:30. She get like it was super slow. I didn't get it, but I'm good.
What about you?
It was slow. It was slow. I was waiting. When will this day end? Like, literally, I was like, what's happening? And then today is just Thursday again. I'm like, why?
And today is even slow.
Today is too
Since
slow.
when we started the show, it's still 10:34.
Do you understand? What is it? What?
Well, let's shake the day up. Let's shake the day up. For being a billionaire and the wealthiest female musician in the entire world, and that's on period.
God,
the pop star is now worth 1.7 billion naira. Should we convert it to naira?
No.
Please, no.
You want to get us depressed?
Do you want to break the calculator? Yeah, and she has that with an estimate of 1.4 billion coming from the value of her Fenty Beauty cosmetic company. Can I ask, do you have a Fenty Beauty
Of course
product?
not.
Me neither. I feel like I need to go and buy it now, just to add to
you
the,
know,
like,
add to the
just add
billions.
more,
But my,
or something, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if this counts, so my ex-girlfriend forgot her Fenty Puma in my house. It's in my family house.
No, it does not count if at all.
Why is it Fenty product?
Hey.
No Fenty product. It's in my family house. I brought it back.
You know that there's Fenty as in like the designer, and then there's Fenty
I know
Beauty.
now, but I'm
so
saying
which one
that
is it?
no, the Fenty Puma and the designer and the Puma. The
Is
one
that Rihanna?
Yeah, I think that was
that one
Rihanna
not be
now.
Rihanna.
Fenty.
No, it's not
Fenty,
Rihanna.
yes, it is, fam. What are you talking about?
Hey.
Fenty Puma, Rihanna. Should we check it? Money, let's put money.
Why? What is happening? Every small thing.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
happening?
like this taco. Are you playing?
Okay.
No,
All right. Okay, so the
really.
rest of her fortune mostly comes from lingerie company Savage and Fenty, which is worth an estimated of $270 million, and her earnings from music and acting. She is a second only to Oprah Winfrey as the world's richest female entertainer.
Yes.
Rihanna, whose real name is Robin Fenty, launched Fenty Beauty in 2017 in a partnership with luxury goods company LVMH. At the time, she said the aim of the line was to appeal to every type of woman and launched 40 different foundation shades, which at the time was largely unprecedented. It led to the so-called Fenty effect, where rival brands broadened their shade ranges for makeup products. The line brought in more than $550 million in annual revenue in its first year alone. Not all the Rihanna business ventures, however, have paid off. Earlier this year, the 33-year-old agreed with LVMH to shut down her Fenty fashion label after less than 2 years in production. The Barbadian singer has also sold more than 250 million records, but has not released a studio album since 2016 Anti-album. However, she is recently spotted shooting a music video with her boyfriend rapper A$AP Rocky. Congratulations, Riri.
But let me tell you where you got it mixed up. I just remember you thought it was Fendi. Fendi is different
Right,
from
sorry,
Fenty.
true.
Not Fendi.
So this was a Fendi, your Puma shoe was a Fendi.
Was it Fenty? How can Puma be
shoe.
Fendi?
No, Fendi makes shoes now, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, now, but this was a Fenty Puma.
Okay.
They go for about close to 200,000 now.
Should we give him a round of applause? A star? Okay, one round of applause.
Who are you guys clapping for?
You now,
that?
because I feel like you have an achievement. For you to really sit it out like that with that stupid smile on your face.
No, I just silly. I just checked it. We were checking it behind the scenes. Also, now you are clapping me than you that we're doing. I'm thinking about our life together. You where they follow. You were saying that you they show me road. Hey, God.
Oh wow.
It's okay. Judas is here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you very much.
Wow.
All right. So what do you think?
Okay, so first of all, when I saw the story, I went online and I was searching for Fenty beauty products, and the cheapest I saw was 17,000 for a face definer. Face definer that's like 35. Tiny, very tiny. And I was like, okay, now I see where she's getting the money from. Like, her foundation is like 32K. Like, it's crazy. So, like, I mean, and then the products are actually really good. I've seen reviews and like, it's amazing and all. And she has for every color. She doesn't discriminate. She has for the white, she has for the black. Like, she has things that fit everybody. So, of course, she's going to blow and everything. And I feel like Rihanna is really smart because she leveraged on her followers. She leveraged on the amount of, traction that she was getting. And then for a while, she actually stepped out from making music. Since, as you said, since 2016, after the Anti album, she just paused and then she focused on her business. I really like the way she just put everything together. And she has been working, grinding. She's so hardworking, to be very honest.
Okay, so
but then she actually has a song. She actually sang in one, I think, was it Believe with Party Next Door last year. When I was researching, I actually saw that. I was like, okay, so she was actually still singing, but like as featured, like, but she was recording.
Isn't that just a late release for the Party Next Door?
2020, yeah. It was 2020, came out March.
Like a late record of hers.
Okay.
Like, she hasn't actually like recorded in a long time.
So that's
but I like to see if ASAP, love is a very stupid thing, But somebody like you make you go back to the music that she clearly didn't want to. It's kind of weird that she stopped music. I think that's like for us Rihanna fans, it's like anything that she's doing.
What's your biggest Rihanna song?
I can't even peek. Like, I like so many.
I just shut a man down.
Oh, that's hard. That's a hard one.
Her songs are just like all her songs. I don't think I have anyone I don't like.
Man down.
California
like that song is always gonna be
in this California king bed, we're 10,000 miles apart. That song is hard.
That song is top two. When I hear that song,
on speakers, I start crying.
I swear, love me feeling. Oh, sorry, me feeling in love. Like, what's going on?
Another song I like is I can't remember the DJ now. We found love in a hopeless place. And that was after the Chris Brown situation.
That was okay.
Yeah, but
even saying, "Oh Nana," what's my name?
I like that. I like that.
Banky W ruined it for me.
Hey.
I'm from a booty meta, from that moment I hated this song.
Okay, let me just quickly say this before we move to the next conversation. On Twitter, during the American community, there is a whole conversation going on in regards to Rihanna and Kylie Jenner. So there's a comparison thing going on, and I think it's also like race has to do with it, right? Yeah. Because I remember when Kylie came out to do the same thing, she got on Forbes list with the same agenda company. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Same exact thing. But maybe hers, she had skincare as well. I think.
Yeah, she has
which is one lost.
What's it called? Jenna, Kylie had face wash and something else. This one is just strictly makeup. I don't think she has any skincare.
She does.
She does.
Rihanna.
Like when you're talking about beauty,
she has like face wash.
When you're talking about beauty,
no,
she has
relax. She doesn't have serums and all those
things. She doesn't have serums. She has facial wash and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, there's a whole conversation that I was just reading through. How the people were like, they were so happy that Rihanna has been able to successfully do for the black community because she started around the same period that Kylie started, but Kylie was way ahead in terms of like the company. And then remember we talked about it on this table a lot, where she sold her company and made so much money, got on Forbes list and everything. And somebody like me have such a unashamed, unapologetic about the fact that I don't think she was self-made, because Forbes titled Kylie as a self-made whatever. But I think there's something a bit wrong, in my opinion, when you can't really celebrate somebody else without bringing somebody else down. Because like, yeah, I know it's a win for black women, which is my like, I'm the biggest fan of those people, us people, you know, like black women and stuff. But I don't like that there is this kind of tone that people are now happier because it wasn't Kylie. Like, that's a bit like, I don't know, I feel like that's a bit extreme. Like, you can say what you want to say about the babe and analyze and all of that, but she's worked hard, she's built her own company, she deserves the love that she's getting. There's a lot of reality show people that are not doing what she's doing,
but
right?
Be sincere, though. Her traction also comes from her Kardashian name.
Yeah, true.
Rihanna had
Nothing.
she made, like, do you understand? She made her, so that's what we call self-made. Because that Kylie, most of her traction actually comes from the show, the Kardashian show.
Comes from Kim's sister.
Her name.
Still, she's still like, there's a lot of people
hardworking.
Yes. Okay. What about her sister, the older one, the long one?
Kendall.
Yeah, but she's the biggest thing after Fried Rice in her own entertainment, in her own industry. Just I'm trying to say, like, it still makes this girl like onto something. Like, she's worked hard or whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I believe in her story and all of that. I agree. It's just whatever. But we can talk about Rihanna and celebrate her without necessarily getting happy that somebody else isn't doing.
For me, you know what the story brought to me, because you know, I saw. No, this our aspire to perspire kind of post. But no, kind of post is not the actual post, it's a kind of post where somebody said, it's not every time you go after your passion. Sometimes go after the bread. You saw it, right? Go after the money, get the money, then invest in your bank. And person even gave a very valid, I don't think Dangote is passionate about cement. Do you get what I mean? Like, but he's putting money into it and he's building it on, you know, doing everything he loves to do, which is what Rihanna brought to the table for me on this one. That okay, she gave up something. So I don't know. I'm not Rihanna. I can't say she's more passionate about beauty
than music.
But I could see that this is an industry where she saw that, man, if I'm consistent with this for straight 5 years, it's a beauty line, and I am Rihanna, and like you have said, leveraging on her followers, leveraging on all of that. I'm definitely gonna make money, and then there'll be enough time to make. She can make music in the 60s, you know. There's no time. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like that's one of those stories where
but we want the music when the boobs are super key, you know that.
Okay.
You know, we don't care. We care about the lyrics.
No,
I care about the videos too.
Yeah. You want to say that people care about just Rihanna's?
They can pack it up.
Do you know her name on Instagram?
Angel is looking these days?
Bad girl Riri. Like her
Rihanna look like she's gonna lose it though. Look at even K-Ten here in Nigeria. See how she's still looking at 50. Do you get what I'm saying? So do you think Rihanna is the kind of person that'll let go of her own self? Like, does she strike you like? Look at Jennifer Lopez.
There's always surgery.
Look at Jennifer Lopez. Look at Mariah Carey. You understand? They're old ladies, but girl, smash.
Next story. Okay, guys, R. Kelly's money has finished. He's so broke he can't even afford to pay for his court transcripts on the eve of his sex trafficking trial. At a hearing on Tuesday, the R&B star attorney told Judge Ann Donnelly his client's finances are depleted and asked the court to give him daily copies of the transcript. Kanik also revealed that Kelly has gained weight behind bars and needs new clothes for his upcoming trial. Meanwhile, prosecutors have also been told that they are allowed to present evidence suggesting that I Believe I Can Fly hitmaker had sexual contact with late singer Aaliyah when she was 13 years old. The couple wedded in 1994 when she was 15 years. When she was 15 years old. The trial begins on Monday with jury selections and opening statements due to get underway on August 18. Kelly's accused of employing an entourage to find young women and girls at gigs for him to have sex with for years. He was also arrested in Chicago in 2019 by the New York Police Department and federal agents. He faces charges in both cities. The singer has been behind bars for the past 2 years. He maintains his innocence. He married Aaliyah at 15.
Yes.
this guy, his problem just keeps escalating daily.
Yes, I think that was where his problem actually started from, you know.
15.
What's her name now? Aaliyah had a lot of fans, you know, people that still love her even now that she's dead and all of that. But You know, 15 was really absurd for a lot of us. I think then we couldn't really comprehend.
Yeah.
You understand? Like
the
pop culture couldn't really understand what's marrying a 15. But we're now all really, you married that girl?
Because if you married at 15, how long ago were you dating her for? Like, because now the reports are saying
you guys met and married.
You dated. I'm saying they're even saying that 13.
What?
Well, like I said the last time, see, I'm even tired of this out here because I just feel like he's one of those people that they're just done. They're just done. There's no, like I said on the last show, there's no clause like Bill Cosby that will save an R. Kelly.
Yeah.
There is no documentary on Michael Jackson that even after his death we're still beginning to feel like, okay, maybe he did it, maybe he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Nothing
like
of
that.
such is going to happen for R. Kelly. R. Kelly is that we all know he's guilty, and
and I think the same conversation I had the last time, I'm going to say again, I need to know this guy's story, because if you've been doing this thing since 1994, that is 27 years ago, you have a lifelong problem. Like, you've obviously been manifesting this, and this has nothing to do with whether you had money or not, because R. Kelly in 1994 was not really anybody. He only became a somebody from that his
1990. What are you talking
1994.
about?
Was it as big as he was?
He wasn't.
R. Kelly, don't even go there, Ben.
Was he that big?
Very big.
As big as he was in his later
I don't know
career.
about the year, but I know in the early 90s, R. Kelly was quite big. Early
Right.
90s, R. Kelly was very.
Because But did you wait? Let me ask you, because you're the old school guy here. Do you think that he's,
What do you mean?
since you're
What do you mean?
your what is the loudest, so we have to ask you. Do you think that his career has progressed, or like, you know, did he get more famous with the years, or he was bigger? Like someone like DMX, and was bigger back then he was like, yeah. So did you think that
R. Kelly was definitely bigger back then. After a while, before all of this even happened, we weren't listening to R.
not
Kelly.
before even this, before like Trapped in the Closet, before I Believe I Can Fly, because I Believe I Can Fly was
his hit.
early 2000s and stuff. So do you think he got bigger in the early 2000s?
Of course he got bigger.
Yes, of course he got bigger. Then he had a decline again. Then R. Kelly was always dropping something. Like, he even had a decline before Trapped in the Closet. Before Trapped in the Closet was what brought him back.
Yeah.
After I Believe I Can Fly, you know, we lost R. Kelly for a while. Then he did Trapped in the Closet.
Yeah,
Part
the reason
one,
I'm asking
part
is
two, part
for you to
three.
say
You get what
that,
I
like,
mean?
okay, so it's not because he's always had money that he was like that. There was a period in his life where he wasn't as big as he became or whatever, but he was still involved in this thing. So it's not even a thing
It's
of
not
like I got
about
distracted.
that.
It's not a thing about I got distracted by money and fame. Like, obviously this problem has followed him through.
Well, if you know his story, you know that he had a troubled childhood all his life. Do you understand? Himself and his younger brother.
Well,
you know, they've had a very
we can't base it on troubled childhood, because a lot of people have troubled
say that
childhood.
to psychologists. Psychologists will tell you that, man, your childhood tells a lot about what your adulthood.
I've
or
already
what
said
your
my own
teenage
take
years
on
will
this.
look
I
like.
think he's a psychopath, to be very honest.
I think so too.
Because some people, you can't just explain why they do some things. They just do
There's
it.
people from good homes and they're just like
They're just like that. Like, so I mean,
R. Kelly became popular from 1989, just a year before I was born. I mean, a year after I was born. Do you get? So I probably all those other songs from R. Kelly, I probably got to know them when I became a teenager. They've been around for 10 years. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So they've been active 1989.
But it's a waste of
now.
talent. It's a big waste of talent. It's a big blow to the black community as well. Because I mean, we're all trying to get out of that, you know, unfortunate oppression that we've dealt with. So everyone from me is like, anyone who breaks through that and does something successful is a win, because we don't have that many people. So it's a bit sad that, you know, this great talent, somebody that has influenced the music space in the way that he's done, has brought himself down to this amount. And when your lawyer can tell you that it's depleted and you're in prison, it's over for you, because you cannot make money.
you can't make more money
when you
no
are
more
in the
tours,
prison. So like,
no
what's
more
gonna happen? Like, his family, his friends, people that depend on him, people that don't even have anything to do with this wahala.
But let me tell you the crazy thing about all of this. Now, you'll be shocked at how authors, publishers want to get a book from R. Kelly now, and they're willing to pay him loads of cash just for his story, his own side. Do you understand?
True.
So I would not be surprised if this is even a scheme for them to, you know, we've seen people like 50 Cent do this, say they're bankrupt.
No, sweetie, this is a different level.
This is
No, I know it's
this is
different. I know
real.
it's different, but I'm saying that now people fake it. Now imagine it's real, and you're a public figure, and they know they'll make so much more money. the same way that we feel about R. Kelly is not the same way a lot of people.
You see,
feel.
there's two ways. There's two ways.
There's two ways. Buy R. Kelly's book.
No, he has
There's two ways
in
that
jail for a
long
while.
time,
Even celebrities that are out, that are singing, that are going on tours, some of them are still broke.
Yeah.
Because their labels take most of the money.
Yeah.
Now talk about a celebrity that is in jail, that has not been doing tours, concerts, nothing.
So I'm telling you that one publisher, one author, just
Okay, so
say,
it can go either ways for me. For me, for two things, it can be that yes, maybe, and even that's not going to be life-changing money. That money will probably only clear his debts or something. Yeah, but I think the other thing you're not looking at as well is that maybe publishers don't want to be part of that.
Exactly.
Maybe they don't want to identify as because it's a two-way street. Because boycotting brands that support people is a real thing now.
Yeah.
Like some publishers might not want to get closer to that
and
kind of
publishers
stuff.
will just be like, to hell with it, let's just do it.
Yeah, it depends. It really depends. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's go on a quick music break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. This is Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica. I hope you enjoyed that song by our Sejwa somebody.
Like, real guy.
What?
I'm so sorry, guys. I feel like we need another camera offset. I think so, because we look crazy, but they don't understand that we've had a whole on show, mini show.
They'll be like, why are you stuttering now? we understood.
Okay. All right. Let's touch on some serious business, shall we?
Yes.
All right.
Let's do that.
This is a foreign story. The stars and fashionistas attending the 2021 Met Gala will have to be vaccinated and maxed indoors. Fashion's big night returns after the COVID lockdown on September 13th of 2021, with Billie Eilish making history as the youngest ever co-host. And organizers have made it clear all guests will have to follow coronavirus guidelines. New York Fashion Week show in September will also require vaccinations. Last year in 2020, Met Gala was cancelled due to COVID-19 restrictions, and the 2021 bash was pushed from its traditional early May slot. The theme of this year's gala is In America, a Lesson of Fashion, and will be hosted by Eilish, tennis star Naomi Osaka, poet Amanda Gorman, and Timothy Chalamet, with honorary chairs like Tom Ford and Anne Wintour. Last year, Met Gala also supposed to be hosted by Meryl Streep, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and Emma Stone, with About Time fashion duration as a theme to celebrate New York's Metropolitan Museum of Arts of 150th anniversary. But my question here, the real story for me personally, is the mandatory vaccinations. We're getting there now. Even I think it was Netflix has said all their staff, if you're going to even get on set, it's not about getting a COVID-19 test. Are you vaccinated?
It's no longer a choice.
It's not a choice anymore now. It's been on for a while.
But because of the way the world is going, don't you think it should be mandatory?
I'm even offering it to the table. I wanted to know you guys' take.
Yeah, I think it should be.
No, as in, do you think it's that the idea of being mandatory?
It can be mandatory, but not here in Nigeria, because I'm not taking it.
You're not taking it?
Yes.
Because you're not taking it.
I'm not taking it.
It should be mandatory in
side
Nigeria.
effects. I'm not taking it.
What side effects?
I've had so many rumors.
Yes,
I don't know if it's
but you
rumors
get better.
or what.
They don't kill you. They're not fatal.
I would follow the protocols. I'm not taking any vaccination. I'll just follow the protocols. And
I'll not sit down with you if you're not vaccinated.
Have you?
Plus, if you tell you if you don't take a vaccination, you cannot come on tea time table.
You can come on tea time table.
Okay. You guys are putting ideas.
No, it's the truth.
In the management's head.
But think about it. I've been vaccinated. Have you been? Of course you have. Yes. So do you get what I mean?
Okay.
So you're the only one without vaccine.
let's touch on the fact that you said that there are many side effects. So that was also of that train of thought that there are so many side effects, and there's all these videos on social media. Sometimes whatever. We've got to be careful, with those facts, because I think that COVID being a novel virus has really allowed space for storytelling to happen. Like people are, because it's so new and it's happening in our faces that what's it called? We have imaginary storytellers. Like we think about all the vaccines that has happened before, because this conversation, I was on the other side of it before I got converted, if that makes sense. If you think about it, in this day and age of like social media information where we really have a say, we have our voices and everything, this is the first time that a vaccination is happening in front of us. But it's just the same. It's exactly the same as our polio vaccine, our cholera, like all the other vaccines that used to give us on our bum, that patch that we have. It's the same thing. It's the same In fact, that back then they didn't even have as much resources and knowledge as they did, and science was not even as advanced. So if anything, it's more risky to take the vaccines that we've just taken than this one. Now, in regards to the symptoms and stuff, they are symptoms, but they're all temporary. The amount of people that have taken the vaccine and have had long-term permanent whatevers are up to 0.01. There's about maybe 10 of them globally.
Preach, sister.
Because 10 of them globally, and that's a big, that's a big,
lot.
That's a lot. Yeah, so for you to say that there are symptoms and everything, it's more of a myth than a fact. But at the same time, if somebody says that they're not comfortable taking it, I still think that they have a right to say that. Just what I'm trying to say.
Because some people are not taking it based on their religious beliefs. Some people are not taking it based on their
religious beliefs.
Yeah, some people are just not comfortable about it. But yeah, so I think that's okay for people to say that they're not comfortable and everything.
But in
I'm
America,
going to say this to people that are
forcing people. Like my sister, where she works, the hospital she works, if you don't take the vaccination,
guys,
you cannot.
Let me tell
you your take on something.
You can't.
I want to make a point, but go on.
Okay, since I'm going off the story.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So for the people that are saying that they are not comfortable, this is the responsibility that you have. First of all, you need to educate yourself better, because I think that comfort is a feeling, right? Like it's not based on facts and everything. So research properly on that story before you get comfortable with the idea that I'm not comfortable. Wait, let me finish. And also the other thing is that what's it called? COVID is a big global problem, and until we have herd immunity, we're not going to move on. Meaning that until 60% of the world population takes the vaccine, we're not going to be able to move on. So your stance is actually detrimental to the progress of people.
It's not, because I'm following the protocols. Number one. Number two, when you still take the vaccination, you still can get COVID, right?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
There's a Delta variant, right?
Exactly.
So will you keep taking every
let me respond. Let me respond to that.
So what happens?
You can still get it, but the chances are less. But you're not somebody that is listen, it's not really about. It's really not about.
But then there are side effects.
You're taking the vaccine.
You know, right?
Let me tell you the reason why I'm taking the vaccine. You're taking the vaccine because you want to become less. You want to become somebody that cannot. No, someone that cannot share the virus. Everyone who has gotten the virus after taking the vaccine have never been able to share it. The whole point of that is to stop sharing it so we can have our lives back. Just what I'm trying to say. So
I'm still not taking it.
It's like a
that's okay, but I'm just saying that educate yourself. I don't think it's okay to insistently be blind on ignorance that's affecting the world.
I'm not taking it.
It's like a post I saw recently where they said cleanliness, keeping yourself clean, hygiene and all of that. It's just courteous towards the people around you. Nobody really cares if you're stinking. Do you get me? But don't come around me stinking. Do you get what I mean? Don't come around me looking dirty. Don't come to the office.
So it's not just about other people, it's about yourself too.
If you need to take the vaccine, it's courtesy. It's just courtesy so that you don't get to give it to me. Do you get what I mean? You can still share it. I can't share it. She can't share it. But you can still.
So you're doing things. And we're not going to move on with life. So again, there's nothing wrong to be uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable. I'll follow the protocols,
calm down, because everyone
not
has
taking
on TV, so calm down with the whole it's not something you're supposed to be confident about. But see, babe, I agree with you that you're allowed because you're preaching.
I'm not preaching. I'm not preaching ignorance.
Wait.
If I don't want to take it, doesn't mean the next person should not take it.
Again, listen.
So the person can take it.
Okay, you know what? Let her just make her point.
Yeah, so that we can move on. Oh my gosh, babe, listen. Because you're representing a big amount of people, and I'm just trying to use the opportunity to educate everybody. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with you being uncomfortable or making your own decisions. I'm saying keep an open mind and educate yourself better. Should we move on?
Yes.
Please, let's move on.
All right.
But wait, okay, yes.
Let's move
we're not
on.
done yet, but I wanted to just touch on something. Did you people see that in America now, birth certificates are now carrying gender?
How? Hey.
Maybe I wonder how I got there.
How did you get there? That's the question. I saw it.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
It's absolutely rubbish.
What's your take on that?
Rubbish.
Why are you putting ideas in my baby's head? Like, I don't understand.
Nonsense.
Why are you telling? We already know that once you're born with a penis, right, you're a man. Once you have a vajayjay, you're a woman, right? Now, everybody knows those are the basic principles of life. So my son comes out with one, and you're telling me that I cannot call him this is my decision at that point. I think I'm misguided and I should be able to speak. Because I feel like, man, a lot of other countries will adopt this, and I really think it's a terrible decision.
Yeah, I think I understand the idea behind trying to create a society that isn't boxed. Nobody wants that, right? I'm a woman. I was born a woman. I like my body, and I want to keep being a woman. I should have that free choice. If somebody else feels like they have body dysmorphia or whatever, and whatever is going on with them, I cannot really explain it because I'm not one of them. I'm sorry. But you know, if they have that, they should still have the same opportunities as me to be able to get the health care and all that. But then I feel like they have gone a bit far where they are now. They're now
putting it on everybody.
No, not even that. You're now what's it called? Oppressing my rights for theirs. Imagine like feminism, right? I'm saying that we want people to be equal.
How are they oppressing? No, when I think about it, why we're saying it's not right, we're coming from a moral standpoint.
I'm not coming from a moral
standpoint. What are you not coming from?
I'm coming from an equal.
No, because
intellectual.
What is intellectual?
What is intellectual? Is
as the first said, you're giving people a free choice, right?
Yes, but you're taking away mine.
What they want. How are they taking away yours?
Because I cannot put my own gender on my own birth certificates.
You can't put my child's gender
on. That's the story. There will not be any part of you to be able to put your gender.
There's nothing like male or female tick.
Yeah.
There's no tick anymore.
But when the child gets to an age where he can choose, you can. I saw it now.
You're not getting it.
No, but then you can choose at the point when you have
the child
can choose.
No, they're not even taking.
When you're talking about
I feel like if you're talking about free choice, then that is actually okay. I was coming from a moral standpoint that why would you now say when you give it to a child, you can't say if it's a man or a girl.
Morally and intellectually, it is dumb.
But they said when you get to an age where you can actually make choices, you can choose whether you're a male or a female. So okay, if we're talking about free choices, then no. I don't think we should.
That's not even the story, babe.
The
story isn't about choosing. They're not saying that you're not a boy or a girl. They're saying that there's no need for you to indicate that.
Yes.
Yes. So it's not about when you grow up or whatever. Yeah, like
the reason why they did that for the birth certificates is for the child to have a choice. Do you understand? For the child, yes. Now they give birth. Wait, they give birth to me, and then they don't put on my birth certificate I'm a girl or a boy. When I get to an age where I have sense, I will choose now. Okay. Do you understand?
Yes.
So it's to give the person a free choice. I don't support it. But I get where they're coming from.
No, again, that's not even the story. The story isn't about whether or not you want to choose to be a boy or a girl. The story is that
you don't have a gender.
Exactly.
No gender.
The story is that it's not
gender.
The story is that you cannot document. No,
you cannot document.
It's not about choices here.
You cannot give birth to a child, and then you see my birth certificate.
Okay, you guys, what is the reason? Why did they do that?
Can I say?
What is the reason
why they did it? It's because they don't want to document genders because of the people who don't fit the black and white male choice, and female gender. Right? Yes, but
that's what I'm saying.
It's not a choice thing. It's not a choice thing because they're not saying that you cannot put what's it called? You cannot identify as. I cannot tell my child that he's a male when he's growing up till he decides. They're not saying that, so it's not about choice. I understand what I'm trying to say. It's about documentation. Let me tell you what documentation. How documentation affects the world.
Yeah, of course it affects. But the reason why they did it.
The problem with that.
Now, let me tell you the reason why.
I actually agree that there's a problem.
Can I land?
But I'm just trying to see the point why they did it.
The problem with that is because not everyone doesn't fit the female and male. So, like for me, because I said that I want females to be as equal with men, I now say men should not exist.
So now let me give you
that's the extreme measure that they've taken.
This is also one of the reasons why this decision is being made, right? Now there are certain states in America that do not recognize transgenders, that do not recognize what are you called now? The LGBTQ. They don't. So if you're going for a job and you have changed to a miss, right? And then your name is still carrying Calvin, this, and your document is carrying male, and you come looking like a female, you won't get a job.
Yes, I get what you're saying.
You can't get a job.
So it's just to it's still based on choice. Like what I'm saying, it's still based on choice. Because at the end of the day, if that person, the transgender, goes to an office and say he wants to get a job, it will be harder for him now. So if you look at it from their aspect, it actually makes sense.
Okay, perfect. I've got you. But then look at it from my
documentation.
Aspect. No, look at it from my aspect. Look at it from a normal born and bred female.
Of course, it's
you
weird.
can't. You see the thing about the thing about me. I want to say, but I always used to say, I don't understand everybody's life or their life choices. But anything that is oppressing another kind is wrong. That's why I've always supported the LGBT community. But right now, what we're having is an oppression.
But are you thinking about the
transgender? We're having an oppression of the heterosexuals.
Are you thinking about transgender?
We are, and that's the reason why we're even there, bro. Are you telling me? Do you know how much we have changed society for these people? We have gender-neutral toilets. We have gender-neutral robot signs.
It's not everywhere. There are a lot of
This is not everywhere either now. This is not everywhere either.
That's true. That's not America.
So
but even in America, there are a lot of states that do not allow transgender toilets and all.
Yeah, even this one too that we're talking about is not an American thing.
It's not an American thing.
Yeah, so my point still remains. Even the fact that we are trying to now like make it equal for everyone does not mean that you get to oppress the heterosexual people. That's what we're saying. And I know that baby, I don't know if you've listened to the whole baby story that's going on.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that's what that baby was trying to say, but he's so ill-mannered that he missed the point. But
no, he's back. It's back to tell you that, man, the social media won't even give you a chance
to learn. It's a lie. You should keep quiet.
He already said that.
He
said a lot. He made like 2 videos before he even apologized.
If I followed this story in total, that guy did not want to apologize. So social media came up to him with love. He only got it because he got cancelled. His coins were being touched. That guy is a very different conversation. But he made a point where he said, I
don't know why we missed it all week. It's always on the lineup.
I'm telling you,
we missed it for 2 days or 3 days now.
But you see, the thing I wanted to say about that baby, also all the rubbish that he said, even got as far as using the black man card, black man last white, whatever. He made a statement though. He said that Lil Nas, the gay boy that has a naked men dancing video, he has his the freedom now to be able to live like that and make his choices. And he feels like heterosexual people
and we are not allowed to cancel Lil Nas.
Yeah, exactly. So there should be some kind of balance where although we want a society where it's safe for everyone, despite the fact that whether or not I like your right, but then don't trample on the rest of the heterosexual people as well. Like not every heterosexual person must be okay with gay people. Now, it doesn't mean you have a right to oppress them or like not ask them to
or
give them.
See me different.
And then they always have this pity victim mentality. I don't know if you say something that is not even regarding gay, like a gay person, and you're with the person. Maybe you just made a comment or something. They always find a meaning to it. I don't know.
Absolutely.
That victim mentality. I don't know if you've been with a gay person. Most of them. And you just said something. Maybe you were not even thinking or something.
Maybe you should think.
What? No, but like
I get it. Especially in this part of the world.
Like they feel so victim. I don't have victim mentality.
Well, it's really hard to be living in their shoes. I feel like if you're living in their shoes, where you are getting
I'm gonna give a true life. I'm gonna give a true life story.
We're running out of time.
Okay. So I'm gonna just show a quick one, right?
Yeah.
May so rest in peace. I remember this guy in Nigeria who was gay and all of that. And then I remember how we used to keep him away from the squad and all of that because I lived in a female hostel environment where he used to come and see his female friend. But the guys that used to come and see them girls used to be like, nah, man, we don't want your friend in the room when we're here. You get me and stuff like that. And then one Saturday, somebody just called, well, this guy don't die. What did this guy do? He jumped out from a vehicle, went into a transformer, actually literally hugged the transformer.
Wow,
it's hard. When you see people getting touchy about social media, that one I understand. But the summary of the story for me is everyone has a right, but don't erase me to make another person feel comfortable. I think you should give the parents a choice. Do you want to put your child's identity on it or not? When the child gets older, if the child doesn't want to be a female, the child can make a documentation that is not
just like change your name.
Yes,
just like change your name. The way I'm watching today, I can say tomorrow.
For me, like a big part of me, a big part of my identity is being a woman. Like I love women so much that like maybe other people don't feel that way, but I feel like you're taking away my voice. I don't really like that. But anyway,
you gotta go.
That is a wrap, guys, for today. That's not our real face, but normally normal. Anyway, but thank you so much for watching. If you're still here and you've been with us from the beginning, you deserve a cold stout or whatever you like drinking. Join the conversation on social media, though. It doesn't have to end here. Use the hashtag TEATIME so we can see you, see me, see us. You get what I mean? And then remember that you can also catch up on all of our exclusive content or watch again or binge on our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. Go to YouTube, Google PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle, hit the red subscribe button and enjoy yourselves. Also, you can watch TEATIME on RTTV and in London on Ben Television because we have visas, yes. Yes, thank you. And a big thank you will go out to my co-anchor Zifola Oshuke and Neymar for keeping it absolutely jiggy. And we're going to go take Neymar now to go and get vaccinated. But on that note,
no, you're not.
Take care, guys. My name is
Ifeoma.
Bye.